Got Clan Angren taking on the Empire. It's the second time we've seen Enticity bring Clan Angren, and the first time he defeated 4 Harganeth Executioners. uh,
Yeah, I
lickety
saw a bit
split.
of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty vicious because people were army break, rule break, and I never saw it. And then in the end, I was like, oh, I feel bad, but at the same time, boom,
Yeah,
Dowie, they got
it's a rule
moves.
break, but it's kind of like, good thing that Dowie won it, because I think it's kind of negligible. I'm not even sure if 4 Harganeth Executioners is the best thing. I think 4 Sister of
Such an
Slaughter
overspend,
is
yeah.
actually stronger.
Yeah, and
Because the
cheaper.
Sister of Slaughter, they're faster than any dwarf unit. 2, they have shields. 3, they're buzzsaws in melee. They just
Yeah.
shred everything.
Well, Empire or Dwarfs for this one, because I think they have what you want.
Yeah, I'll go with the dwarfs. I saw the army prior, so it should be quick just going over the
Well,
build. So up front, we have, by the looks of it, 4 dwarf warriors and 1 longbeard to anchor the leadership on the front line for the infantry corps. Now, for the skirmish of this army, there's a lot of it. We have 2 quarrelers, 2 rangers. Okay, never mind. 3 quarrelers, 1 ranger. Now we do have 2 rangers with great weapons, a troll hammer torpedo, and backing this up, we have 4 thunderers. A massive amount of firepower in this dwarven army, and we do have slayers backing up this skirmish contingent for the Dowie. Now we do have the glorious gyrocopter with brimstone gun patrolling the right flank, looking to get some work done, and yeah, these brave Dowie of the Dowie Royal Air Force. Now, what is the Empire, the heroes of Sigmar, brought to deal with this dwarven threat, my son?
oh yes. And sorry, you already went over the Rune Lord too, right?
Oh yeah, the Rune Lord. It'll be quick. Rune Lord. He has Master Wrath of Ruin, and he's a Rune Lord. There we go. And yeah,
All
very
right.
straightforward kit and what you'd expect. And it's funny I missed him though. Anyway,
No, you're good,
sorry
man.
to the heroes of Sigmar.
All right. Well, for the Heroes of Sigmar, we have what appears to be 2 units of spearmen with shields. We're going to have 3 great swords. Aside from this, we are going to be looking at a unit of archers, some crossbowmen, and 2 more archers on the right flank. So a total of 3 archers and 1 crossbow. We're
I'm
gonna
just gonna say yes, it happened. Yes, kind of.
have... yeah, I know
One third
that.
of what my
Well,
1/3 of my
that's
wishes came true.
That's what I
Okay,
was hinting at, and
do
I
you?
thought you would pick the Empire because of it. But yeah, we have the Hellstorm rocket battery here. We can't miss their first volley. Oh, wow, at the Dwarf Slayers. All right, aside from that, we have 2 great cannons. And then for the... Oh, just kidding. We have some cav over here in the forest. Looks like we're going to have Empire Knights. 2 of them. They were hidden over there, and that's a funny little ditch they just dove through. But now we're going to see a hero squad that will consist of a warrior priest. Warrior priest is going to have the shield of faith and the hammer of Sigmar along with benediction. We got a gray wizard over here. Gray wizard is going to have pit of shades and penumbral pendulum along with smoke and mirrors. And then we have Balthazar Gelt. Balthazar going to have greater arcane just arcane conduit. It's transmutation of lead, plague of rust, and metal shifting. So interesting build from the Empire. We'll see how it fares. I mean, the great swords, as long as they don't get shot down too quickly, should have some really good matchups against dwarf warriors. But yeah, so far the Hellstorm rocket battery not seeming to be paying for itself.
Either way, it is glorious, HW. And now the targeting was quite odd, going after the Slayers, who were in the most, yeah, just completely by themselves in the center of the formation. It was very odd. It was very odd. But we'll see. These greatswords might be able to break through this small dwarven front line. So if they can do so, they can put the dwarves on their back heels.
Yeah, but 1 great sword already going to be deleted. It's going to turn around and try to run away, but a Rune of Wrath and Rune is on it, and there's so much firepower within range.
Absolutely no.
Man.
About to take axes to the face.
No, those axes are going to turn around, go right below the hill, avoid most of the missile fire coming at them. It looks like they're going to be trying to pull those great swords down into their trap as well. And the great swords need to turn around.
I was looking at the opposite flank here.
Oh,
the opposite
sorry.
flank, there's some great swords just eating axes to the face. But yeah, the Empire front line is kind of just stuck in limbo. They're trying to get the dwarf warriors, but the funny thing is, great swords are just about as slow as Dwarf Warriors and Longbeards.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to get that engagement you want.
Yeah, great swords, even though they're tattered, are going to do well in that initial charge against the Dwarf Warriors, doing so much damage. But yeah, those throwing axes just devastating them. And out of all the great swords, there's only one that's above half health, and he's getting close. And the cannon, it just seems like the Dowie are in a really great position on this map. Like, the Sunmaker can still get the volleys in, but the Great Cannon's having a hard time hitting them over this little ridge due to the angle of fire.
Absolutely, and now all these Empire Knights are just running right into Slayers. They're not pressuring the backside of this formation. A nice bit of shades coming in, but it looks like it might kill a few Empire Knights in the process. But still a decent cast.
Empire Knights trying to move, get on top of the Rangers now, but Trollhammer torpedoes are right there. And they're just going to start blowing these guys to hell. Ooh, nice
yes,
charge
the Overwatch
there.
fire from the gyro as well, too.
Especially when these
Felling
knights
models.
get bunched up like this, that's when the Gyrocopter Brimstone Gun shines. They can just get so
Indeed.
much damage on a tight little circle like that.
And I don't like this. A lot of the Empire Knights, oh, the Great Swords, that is, and the Spearmen are retreating, giving ground to the Dwarves and allowing them to get in range of the artillery and continue to throw axes at the heavy Empire infantry.
Yeah.
And here we go. Now they're finally getting into it, but maybe a bit too late. With all this Dowie infantry and range able to take the hill, they can just keep throwing down withering fire and melt these Empire state troops.
Yeah. No, it's really not a snowball's chance in hell of out shooting the Dowie at this stage of the battle, as far as I'm concerned. Still have, what, 4 Thunders on the field, the Trollhammer Torpedo, healthy number.
And Dwarf Warriors in the
axes.
back lines tying up some crossbows as well. So
Yeah. Oh, wow. Didn't even see that.
yeah, just a great play. Pushing really 2 units, occupying 2 units with this one Dwarf Warrior. Great value there. And a swing and a miss with the Pendulum in the back lines, missing a Quarreler.
Yeah, those Quarrelers.
The keen
nice
dodge.
thin formation there, that 2 depth. But yeah, this is just the power of the Dowie. 3 great swords, they can get shot down. It's just like, I don't know what it is about this matchup where the Dowie are just so well suited to killing Empire.
Yeah. Just, range units a little bit better. The infantry a little bit more sturdy. The only thing, the Empire is better mobility, and that's about it, really,
Yeah, and even
Aside
the
from that,
mobility seems
Dwarves
to get
do everything better.
shot to
Yeah.
hell in these battles lately. But great,
Absolutely.
great games indeed. Clan Angren taking him out in style, and I like that he picks Clan Angren and then doesn't bring any of the units. It's almost like a head game there. Like, is he gonna have a ghost with him?
Yeah, absolutely. Just using the nice color scheme to his advantage, and that is it. And, yeah, these Dwarves fighting proudly.
Indeed. And quick 1-0 for the first match here, and Anticity's going to go up on the scoreboard.
And the Dwarves satisfy the grudge.
That they did. Who is the superior hammer wielder? Well, clearly Sigmar. He was so good at it, a dwarf gave him one.